Is it hot and on fire?
I'm going to tell you what, after the challenge was made last week, Tyler LeMaster will go one-on-one with the EPW champion, Marko Harris, today.
Plus the #1 contendership, a match between the Punkz and Eric Wayne and DC Daniel. Daniel Cross. I mean, it's going to be great. Daniel Cross.
We're going to get a #1 contender.
You know what?
I'm
going to tell you something. These guys are on fire.
They are. And also we'll hear from DDT Diana Taylor.
Who cares?
Right
Who
here
cares?
today, Hollywood.
I don't like her.
I'm ready for this action to get started.
Well, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Frat Row hero, Brandon Savage. Brandon Savage, you're the Frat Row hero. You're missing Justin. Where's Justin? Okay. Anyways, okay. Make sure he's not going to sneak up behind me. That's all I need to worry about. Okay. So, all this stuff going on between you and Bonecrusher and Daniel Nova, it's went all over the state of Mississippi. When is it going to come to an end?
It comes to an end tonight because I am sick and tired of every time I build up some momentum, I get the ball rolling, I start climbing the ladder to the top of EPW where I belong. Me and Justin should be partying at the top with the gold. But somebody, and y'all know who I'm talking about, Bonecrusher, who overuses his authority as commissioner, wants to stick his nose in our business and knock me right back down to the bottom. So yeah, tonight I have a little document right here to finally say good riddance to Bonecrusher.
Oh yeah, you hear that? I love this.
We should be interested.
Ladies and gentlemen, the EPW Commissioner, Bonecrusher. Bonecrusher, do you know about these documents that Brandon Savage is speaking on?
Have no idea. Have no idea. Well, give them here.
Can he read? I don't even think this guy can read. He can't read.
Talking about the commission.
He can't read. He's an idiot. Look at him. Ain't no pictures in there.
I know why you're doing this. Everybody here don't know it, but I suspended Justin Klein for 90 days for putting his hands on me. And I know why you done this. What this is an order signed by the judge, a no contact order that Justin Klein and Brandon Savage and Daniel Nova is not to put their hands on each other. But you know what? That's great, because we don't have to worry about Justin putting his hands on nobody for 90 days.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back right after this.
Don't miss EPW's Thanksgiving Eve tradition. It's the 4th annual Thanksgiving Throwdown. Thanksgiving Eve, a Wednesday, November 22nd at 7:30 p.m. in Booneville. For tickets, visit EPWWrestlingMS.com.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is a #1 contenders match for the EPW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 340 pounds, the team of Matt Taylor and Brendan Young,
The Punkz come out here demanding a match against DC and Eric Wayne for the #1 contendership for the titles. And I guess they got their wish.
and their opponents, at a total combined weight of 441 pounds, the team of DC Daniel Cross and the Dream Killer, Eric Wayne.
Well, you know, Bonecrusher made this match last week. And I tell you, but there's one thing I can't stand is Bonecrusher. He makes some awful decisions. You know it and I know it.
That was a great decision to get two teams going at it for the #1 contendership for the titles, the tag titles. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
And not only that, he gets rid of Justin Klein for 90 days. You can't do that. Justin Klein has always been a good Christian man.
That was the smartest thing he could have done, if suspended Justin Klein.
That's horrible for you to say something like that. Horrible. I'm telling you.
But Brandon Savage also had that document stating that Bonecrusher and Daniel Nova could not touch Klein or Brandon Savage so you can't, no hands on nobody. So.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. Look at Matt Taylor up here taking DC. Oh, my God, DC flipping him over. Oh, my God, what a great move.
That's some teamwork right there.
Oh, wow.
Man.
These guys work together. They're great together. I'm going to tell you something, no doubt about it. Eric Wayne, DC, Daniel Cross.
2 count only.
These
I'm going to
guys
tell you
are
what,
great.
Hollywood. This Wednesday night, EPW's annual Thanksgiving Throwdown, Thanksgiving Eve, bell time 7:30. Go to EPWWrestlingMS.com for tickets this Wednesday night. This will be huge, Hollywood. Oh, a near pinfall right there, but DC 2 count only.
And, you know, Eric Wayne and DC had a little spat, but looked like to me it's working out. They got it together, and now looks like they've got everything going.
I believe they all. Oh, the boot to the back, but younger. Taylor waiting on DC, big clothesline.
Yeah, and they're looking for that tag team titles, you know. And look at that, he's going for the pin. These Punkz, these guys are great too, man. I'm going to tell you.
You got to give it to them. They quick and they can move in the ring, and all it takes is a good tag team to knock off DC and then make the #1 contendership right.
Absolutely. Look at this, man. Down double elbow, down they go. And look, they go for the pin for DC. Daniel.
Oh, he kicks out.
My goodness. And look at that packed out house right here at EPW. I don't know if you're looking around, but if you can see out there, look at all the audience, man. This place is packed out.
Uh-oh. Look at the teamwork of the Punkz.
And let me just say, Saturday nights, check out where EPW's on tour. Come out to Booneville, Mississippi. Come out to the TV tables. Come out to the regular show. You got to have a good time. Bring the family out here. EPW Wrestling.
I guarantee you, hey, you'll love it. Had his hands on the rope over there. The ref stopped the count.
And, man, this Wednesday night, you can't miss it. EPW's annual Thanksgiving Throwdown, man. This will be great.
I can't wait.
This Wednesday night,
hey,
man.
we packed the house on Thanksgiving Throwdowns, I promise you.
You got to be there.
You better get your tickets now.
Come out with, eat your big meal. Come on out there, have a good time. Whatever you do with the family on Thanksgiving Eve, just come out. I promise you're going to have a good time.
I promise you. It'll be a great show.
A lot of people from out of town. Bring your visitors. Bring your people out here. Have a great time out. Great time.
Eric Wayne was backing his partner.
Oh, my God. Eric Wayne, man, he went for the throat. Look at this. There goes a big old clothesline. Down both of them goes.
Uh-oh.
Brandon Young throws it. You thought he threw him out, but he didn't.
No. Not that easy. Uh-oh, he caught him off that second.
Oh, my. Golly. You see that?
Eric Wayne's got him up here. See what happens. Taylor. Oh, he rams him into his own
What?
partner.
What is he going to do? Look at that. No way. Look at this.
What's
Oh, my God. No, I've never seen that in my entire life. Oh, my gosh.
Canadian Destroyer on his own partner. Now, here we go.
Wow.
The
big pile driver should be outlawed. I don't see how he got up. No way. Oh, wow.
Hey, they've won a ton of matches with this combination.
This should be over with.
Oh, that was. Wow. #1 contenders right here.
Of this match, and #1 contenders for the EPW Tag Team Championships.
Man, they are looking for. These guys are looking for that title, them tag team titles, buddy.
They got it together right here, and what a match. But DC and the Dream Killer Eric Wayne.
What a match right here on EPW.
They going back for the gold.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Let's go! Don't miss the Harlem Glo Tour 2024 World Tour presented by JMaxx Subs at Crossroads Arena on December 15th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com for tickets.
It is beginning to look like fall at JMaxx Steals and Deals in Booneville. With beautiful fall flowers to help celebrate your loved ones or give a gift to a friend. There is something for everyone, including the little ones. We are stocked with flowers and gifts for every occasion. Visit JMaxx Steals and Deals today.
I've used Wood & Bond for years with my taxes, and I've been well pleased with every turnout that I've done with them, and I'm glad to know that she has my back. As long as she's been doing it, she's done it for me.
I use Wood & Bond. My whole family uses Wood & Bond. I always get one-on-one service here. They treat me right and never have any problems. Enjoy coming here.
Always wanted to be in the professional wrestling business? The EPW Wrestling Academy is now enrolling. Visit EPWWrestlingMS.com for all the details on how to make your dreams a reality. Do you have what it takes?
Jennifer, Justice. I can't help but notice you're missing some hardware.
I don't need that right now because people don't deserve to see me, much less my title. But I'm ready for some actual competition around here. Who ever gets mad ready? Nothing. I done beat Diana Taylor too many times to count. I need some actual competition around here.
Well, you live.
What is she doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, DDT Diana Taylor.
What brings you out here to interrupt Jennifer?
Interrupt her TV time. Yeah. I heard you talking about there. Yeah. And let me tell you something. You didn't win fair any time.
What? That's right.
Real competition? I need some. Give it a match. You and me.
That's right, Chad.
That's our challenge for the EPW Women's Championship.
Why should I give her more opportunities? I'm going to beat her.
Yeah. Here comes the commissioner. We'll see what happens. What is he doing out here, idiot?
This match is going to happen.
What?
So,
Since you're going to bully me into doing another match like you did before when I was broke neck. So here we go. I'll give you the match if you ban her from using the DDT.
What? Yeah, that's a great finisher.
Look, I am not going to ban her from using it, but if she don't want to use it, that's up to her. No. That's her finish move. I am not banning.
She broke my neck.
Yeah, broke her neck. Oh, it did. Yes,
I always see you with a dog collar walking around.
broke her neck. It's awful.
I'll give you that. We can back the DDT. Because I'll tell you what, I don't need that to beat you.
We'll be back right after this.
Don't miss EPW's Thanksgiving Eve tradition. It's the 4th annual Thanksgiving Throwdown. Thanksgiving Eve, a Wednesday, November 22nd at 7:30 p.m. in Booneville. For tickets, visit EPWWrestlingMS.com.
Stand up and cheer! The Frat hero is here! The contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Fraternity Row weighing 210 pounds, the Frat Row hero,
That's so sad. You see him reach back and try to give a high five to Justin. He wasn't even there.
How many matches can he win with Justin Klein suspended?
Oh, yeah. A true friend right there, buddy. Look at this.
Come on! Come on, Danny! And his opponent UFC, weighing 240 pounds, Danny Dollar.
With his best friend, Trace Hunt.
With his
best, they should have said that. With his best friend, Trace Hunt.
They're best friends, but I don't know if Danny Dollar's really
Yeah, they are. Best friends, you moron.
He's trying to get.
He's trying to get that chain back.
Trying to get the chain.
He already hit that kid.
He
already hit that kid.
Trace Hunt cheering him on there and see what happens.
I'm telling you something. I love Trace Hunt. What a great friend to have.
You know, you always got that one friend that you like. You just don't like his ways.
What? What do you mean by that? Danny Dollar, what do you say his ways? Danny Dollar's ways is not right? What are you saying?
I'm saying Trace Hunt's ways is not right. Danny Dollar knows.
You know, it's a true friend to come out here this week. After last week, he was hurt by Spotlight Scotty Brooks out that top rope, and he came down with elbow and busted him open. But, you know, that's okay. He's injured, but he's out here this week with Danny Dollar. What a friend, man, to be like that. You know what I'm talking about? That's a true friend.
But what about Savage's mind frame without flying?
Well, I don't think it's right. Bonecrusher's out here. He's going senile, making horrible decisions. And I can't believe Justin Klein wrote that 90 days. Come on, give me a break. That's not even right.
He deserved it.
What? What do you mean? Why do you have to say that about Justin?
Well, you know, he deserves it. But, hey, right now, oh, my goodness.
That's all you can say. He deserves it. You can't say one reason. He's never interfered in a match.
Body slam, he picks him up with ease and just drops him.
He dropped. Look at Danny Dollar.
Strength of Danny Dollar.
He's taking advantage of him.
Trace Hunt cheering him on.
Oh, my goodness. Justin needs to come out. Oh, never mind. He's not here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't mean to say that. This is awful. I'm going to make a few phone calls myself.
Savage definitely off his game. You can see that with Klein out here. But
he's going for that pin, though. There he goes. Oh, that was close. Look at those big rights.
I'm going to tell you, he is pounding away on Dollar. Trace Hunt cheering him on.
You, Justin.
What a true friend. I'm going to tell you something right there. I wish more people need to be like Trace Hunt. You know that?
He tried for the bulldog, but it didn't work. 2 count on it. EPW wants to be your tag team partner and help you raise funds for your group. Visit EPWWrestlingMS.com to find out how we can help you with your next fundraising event.
Wow!
I'm telling you.
You see that? He's telling him, come on, Danny, get up.
Well,
again.
His mindset's not all there, but he's in the match, and he knows what he's got to do if he wants to win it, and that's continue to capitalize on Danny Dollar.
And Danny Dollar in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble, a lot of trouble right now. Oh.
Wait, he stepped on his. He had no.
Stepped on Trace Hunt's finger.
Oh, my God. I'm sure it was an accident.
I don't know what happened, but it hurt. Oh, he caught him.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. No way.
He got it 1, 2, 3. There's one loss.
Oh. This is devastating. This is not right. Look at that.
Why is Trace Hunt even in there? He's telling the ref to lift
his hand too. Yeah, lift his hand. He's his friend.
Why?
Lift his friend because they're friends. There you go.
Danny
All
Dollar,
right.
I can't believe it.
Man, that's good. That's friendship, buddy. That's friendship.
Danny Dollar ain't real happy. I don't know.
I love it. I love friendship.
What in the world is going on?
Everybody needs a friend like Trace Hunt, and that is the truth.
Getting a picture with them together here. I don't know.
We'll be back with more right after this.
I've used Wood and Bond for years with my taxes, and I've been well pleased with every turnout that I've done with them, and I'm glad to know that she has my back. As long as she's been doing it, she's done it for me.
I use Wood and Bond. My whole family uses Wood and Bond. I always get one-on-one service here. They treat me right and never have any problems. Enjoy coming here.
It is beginning to look like fall at JMaxx Steals and Deals in Booneville. With beautiful fall flowers to help celebrate your loved ones or give a gift to a friend. There is something for everyone, including the little ones. We are stocked with flowers and gifts for every occasion. Visit JMaxx Steals and Deals today.
Always wanted to be in the professional wrestling business? The EPW Wrestling Academy is now enrolling. Visit EPWWrestlingMS.com for all the details on how to make your dreams a reality. Do you have what it takes?
Let's go! Don't miss the Harlem Glo Tour 2024 World Tour presented by JMaxx Subs at Crossroads Arena on December 15th. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for tickets.
The following contest is set for one fall and is for the EPW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee by way of Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Lion, Tyler LeMaster.
You know, this match was made last week. Here on the show, he came out and challenged Marko.
Out of nowhere, the challenge for the title.
And his opponent, from Jackson, Tennessee, weighing 183 pounds, he is the EPW Heavyweight Champion, the Emperor of the Underground, Marko Harris.
And what a champion we got right here, Hollywood. A fighting champion.
And you got Tyler, who came out of nowhere, and he wants that belt. He wants that championship belt.
He's either goofy or he just wants some gold, so I guess a little bit of both.
Man, I'm telling you, I can't believe he's in front of the line for this championship belt. But he challenged him last week, and hell, he accepted.
Hey, Marko Harris ain't going to back down from a challenge, I can tell you that. So that's why I say it. He got what he asked for, Marko Harris.
And Marko Harris, man, no doubt about it, this guy is one of the most talented people I've seen in a long time right here at EPW.
This guy was speaking high words, you know, wanting a title shot. Running that mouth, so we'll see how he can wrestle.
Another thing, too, when you beat Jason Genesis, you're doing something.
Yeah.
I mean, he held on that belt for a long time. 10 months he held on to that belt.
Yeah, that was, you know.
And now Tyler, he wants a part of it. He wants that belt.
He does. I mean, and he got a chance.
The Lion, right here, versus Marko. Look at this.
I tell you what, Marko Harris is quick, though. You just got to be careful.
Absolutely. He got him in the headlock. And listen to the crowd. Have you heard the crowd, man? The crowd, everybody loves Marko right here at EPW.
Let's see what LeMaster does. He gets out of it, goes to the headlock of his own right here. Marko backs him in. Already holds on. Smart move by the young man.
He's determined to get that belt.
I'm going to tell you what.
You know, you got a lot of confidence to come out here on a champion, you know, like last week and do that. You know what I mean?
I agree
a lot
with
of confidence.
That. I couldn't believe, I've never seen somebody with a, you know,
but you know
confidence to come out and say, hi, I just want a title shot.
But you know what? I like him.
He got it. Well,
I like him.
He got it.
I like that confidence. Absolutely. It's what you got to have.
Let's see where it gets him right here,
well,
though.
it might get him the belt. It might get him the championship belt.
You got to get through Marko here.
Wow, Marko goes over him. Look at this. A big drop kick. Wow, down he goes.
Awesome.
Wow.
Marko, he's quick.
Look at the crowd go crazy.
Big elbow, backs him in. Hey, don't forget, this Wednesday night, EPW's annual Thanksgiving Throwdown, Thanksgiving Eve, bell time 7:30. Go to EPWWrestlingMS.com. Get your tickets now. It'll be a big night this Wednesday night.
And you can see Marko Harris in action and all your favorite EPW stars. I mean, this Wednesday night, make sure you have plans to be here at EPW.
I agree, 100%. Nowhere else you'd rather be on Thanksgiving Eve.
And bell time is 7:30. Come out, enjoy yourself, bring the family.
Tickets on sale right now at EPWWrestlingMS.com. Get them now. Oh, my goodness.
Look at these two go at each other.
Gee.
Marko comes in. He
caught him.
He caught him. Double underhook. A double underhook. Down he goes.
1, 2, hey.
Wow,
wow.
Wow, that confidence almost had him a championship belt right there for EPW championship belt. Wouldn't that be something else if he won this?
The champion got to get back in it right here, Hollywood. LeMaster's building confidence.
Man. And there's everybody coming to EPW, all these newcomers, all these people, everybody hitting it from Georgia, from everywhere, coming right here.
Well, I'm going to tell you, when you're the EPW World Heavyweight Champion, you got the X on your back. The X has been drawn. You're the target, and they're coming after you, Hollywood. And I'm going to tell you, Harris has got he's in trouble. He's got to get to these ropes. He's got a big task ahead right here to beat LeMaster, it looks like, because this kid is looking pretty good in this match.
Absolutely. I don't know where he came from. This guy's great. This Tyler's great.
He got it. And he just holding on. He finally lets go for the
My
fight.
word.
Marko.
Those ropes saved Marko.
I agree with that one because he had him locked in. Oh, a shot by Harris. And they battling back and forth. Harris ducks. Oh!
And listen to the people. Man,
he held him.
Can you believe all these people are behind Marko? Listen to the people, Joey. Marko Harris is taking care of business right here at EPW.
He caught him. He's finna try it. I'm telling you, he's
big
on
forearm.
fire.
These forearms are brutal. He's waiting on him again.
Yep. Told him, come on. Oh.
Oh, my.
Oh, and he rolled him up. I thought he was.
Oh.
He set him up for that move there.
Man, right to the face.
Yeah, he kicked his head plumb off his shoulders there, Hollywood. Oh, my goodness. Hey, that's a smart move of LeMaster.
Marko was in control, but not anymore. Not any longer here.
That was a desperation move, but
and it worked. That's all that matters.
That's
it
exactly
worked.
Right.
Oh, my God, right on top of his head. Can you take a move like that?
Out right here. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness, how close.
I don't say he got out of that.
The champion almost got pinned right here. But he kicks out with a lot of heart. Let's see, Marko.
Oh, my gosh, goodness. Almost dropped us on his head. You see that?
The German suplex right on the head of LeMaster.
Oh, my.
Harris going to second rope. He caught him.
Oh, my God, you see his neck?
Off that second rope.
Jeez. That second rope cutter got it. And we'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us here at EPW.